Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a first quarter moon phase to full moon reading for Scorpio placements. Scorpios, happy first third of May. We've made it through. We are going to take a look at energies available to you. The first quarter moon, there's lots of energy building. It's a great time for creative movement, richness in thought and actions. We are going to look at where you can focus all that richness of energy in life, in love, and in career. I'm going to pull an oracle card, then look at some tarot. All right, for Scorpio. In life. All right, we have the 8th house, your energy. So that is your house, Scorpio. Personal power, the mysteries of life, and a major change. So, could be a major change coming in for you this next 7 days, or from now to the full moon. In love, we have who you are, your desires, and your actions, the first house. So, the first house, naturally Aries house, or if you know your birth chart, if you know what your rising is, or other planets, other signs in your first house. But this has to do with your identity, right? Who you are, your desires, your actions. It's like how you're behaving. Look at, there's masks on this card. I almost get the feeling, though, that it's like you're not... We'll see more when we pull tarot. I feel like it's like you're wearing masks, but you're not at the same time. Well, it's a weird yeah, we'll see. Okay, career for Scorpio. Career for Scorpio. Career for Scorpio. Okay, we have Mercury, the awareness of many thoughts about or from and many words. All right, so we are currently in a Mercury retrograde. So this Mercury retrograde could be affecting specifically the area of your career. We have awareness, many thoughts from or about, and many words. So lots of thoughts, words, awareness. You might be coming to a lot of aha moments, kind of sharing your mind with someone. You notice how they're like connected almost by their third eye here in this photo. You could be feeling very connected with someone career-wise. Almost getting I'm getting a coworker. Maybe you're getting just building relationships with coworkers. In the 7th house at the bottom, diplomatically, relationships, and get a fair deal. Okay, so we have fairness and balance coming in, right? That's Libra's house. All right, let's look at the tarot and see what comes out for Scorpio. Life, personal power, the mysteries of life, a major change. I feel like something is mysterious right now. There's something that you're not seeing, but it's like in the spiritual realm, in the metaphysical, there's something about your personal power still coming through, and that's why this change is happening. Let's see here. Okay. Life, we have the Queen of Swords. Love, we have the Princess of Swords. Yeah, I felt a lot of sword energy, a lot of air energy when these last two came out. Mercury being ruled by Gemini. 7th house, Queen of Swords, Princess of Swords, both Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. For career, please. One card for career. The Hanged Man. Okay. It's interesting. The 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's another air sign. So there's something that you're feeling unsupported by. Something is keeping you up at night, or I feel like it has been. Something has been, and might even still be currently, keeping you up at night. Your mind is racing, lots of thoughts. So you could be more affected by this Mercury retrograde right now than other signs, possibly. We have the Queen of Swords coming out in the area of life, personal power, the mysteries of life, and a major change. She is waiting for information to come into her, right? If you'll notice, she's not facing directly, right? We're seeing her profile. There's something about you waiting for things to reveal themselves. You know, Scorpio, I might do a collective reading because there's been a collective energy of either restriction or waiting for, it's like waiting for the universe to clear a space for something. It's been interesting, but I'm feeling very much in your life area. It's like your personal power, something about how you've been conducting yourself is going to allow the truth to come in when it comes to a matter. In love, we have the Princess of Swords, the first house. Who you are, your desires, your actions. So the Princess, the Page of Swords, it's a studious energy. It's young, very curious. This particular, the Princess of Swords, she's holding, she's very focused on this sword. She's looking at it very carefully. And I almost feel like there's something, not that you shouldn't be focusing on too much, but I almost feel like it's like the message here is to take time to look around you as well, because she's surrounded by a lot of beauty. But there's something that you're very focused on here when it comes to love. The colors blue and purple are really standing out. It's like she's in a field of lavender. Lavender could be significant in your love life. We have purple here as well on the Queen of Swords. It's purple and some blue, but it's almost an indigo, excuse me. We'll see more when we clarify here, but there's a young energy. There's something studious, curious, very independent. You could be meeting someone younger than you with the Page of Swords here, but I feel like it's more your curiosity. And you're very inquisitive. You could be inquisitive about who you are, what your desires are, what your actions are. I feel like this is more of you self-reflecting. Yeah. And then in career, we have the Hanged Man. This is interesting because we have many thoughts, many words, and awareness, but this person is bound and like gagged and not able to speak, this particular Hanged Man. So, like I said, it's like you're more talking and thinking with someone without talking, right? Because it doesn't say many, it says many words. This doesn't necessarily mean speech. Many thoughts and awareness. I feel like many words and many thoughts are going to be coming to you about career. And then maybe you share them with someone once this moon phase is over, or through this moon phase perhaps. But this is something about you looking at something from a different perspective and then having, it's like receiving many thoughts about this new perspective. Receiving many words, having a lot of thoughts and words about it, but not necessarily saying them yet. I don't think so. I think it's like there's this energy is building up to something, maybe for the full moon. All right, let's see here. In life, we have the Queen of Swords. 8th house. The Queen of Swords. Okay. So your house, so it's like you're waiting for some major change. Wow, the Fool, yeah, major change. Okay, it's like there's a major change coming. This is like you preparing for it. The Knight of Cups. This could have to do with love, a love offer. you're waiting patiently for someone to take a risk and come in with an offer. Or it's like you're finally clear. Yeah. Scorpio, I feel like you're clear. I know this is your life area, but this feels much more like, this feels like love. With the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Right? It feels like there is... Feels like the Queen of Swords, it's like you're creating an atmosphere of waiting for a truth to come in, because you know it's going to come in intuitively, and you know it's going to be successful. You know it's going to look good. I know that sounds weird, but the Six of Wands is like an attractive energy. People are following the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a natural leader. And so it's like there's this energy with the Queen of Swords here of you waiting, like I said, waiting for the truth to come in. And because of your personal power, it does. And it's the Fool, it's like you already know this is happening. I get that feeling. You're using your intuition, tapping into your higher consciousness. And it's like, I feel like you've already taken the leap of faith. It's almost like you've taken the leap of faith by creating this space, by not speaking, by just sitting in that personal power, and an offer is able to just come into you. And it's triumphant. It feels good. It's something that's seen by other people as triumphant. Right, let's see here. With the Princess of Swords and love, your desires, your actions, Princess of Swords. That card's always reminding me of the Ace of Wands, that first house. Like, I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, the Hierophant. Five of Wands, the Hierophant. Okay, interesting. 2 5s. And a third 5, the Five of Pentacles. There's some sort of like upheaval, crisis, or chaos going on when it comes to love right now for you. Right? The 5s, transformation, there's you know, it's a breaking of stability, new elements. There's new elements coming into your love life. I feel like these new elements have to do with you focusing very much on who you are, what your desires are, and then your actions in the physical world. It's like those three things are coming together. In the spiritual realm, you're focusing on who are you in love, right? And then in the mental, you're thinking about what are your desires. And then in the physical realm, how do you translate your spiritually, who you are, mentally, your thoughts, your desires? How does that translate into your actions? I feel like that's the transformation that's happening right now in your love life. And that's the breaking of stability. That's why you're very focused. With the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. There could be competition right now. The Five of Wands, you could be realizing that there is competition. I feel like this is much more about you, though, Scorpio, and not necessarily about you and someone else. I feel, you know what it is? I really feel like it's the saying you're ready to go on an adventure to figure out what your ideals and beliefs really are. But something about doing that is going to make you, something about that is going to make you feel left out in the cold. And I think that's because you're having to leave something behind, right? With this transformation and breaking of stability, something is going to be left behind, and it's going to be difficult. It's a sacrifice, but you're doing it to connect with your higher self. All right, let's see with the Hangman and career. So there's something you're not able to say. Let's see for Scorpio, Hanged Man. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Something either came back around. Now, the Nine of Swords. I feel like something came back around, and this is an energy that made you really anxious in the past. Or thoughts. There's thoughts and words that are coming back around to you. It almost feels like this is an energy that wasn't put to rest. It was just suspended in time with the Hangman, and because of that, it's coming back around. But ultimately, there's, the Nine of Swords, there's sleepless nights, anxiety, not feeling supported, because you want to balance this energy out with the Six of Pentacles here. It's like there's not an equal give and take when it comes to career. Maybe that's what you were unable to say, but you're thinking about how you were treated unfairly by someone in the past. This is keeping you up at night. We are in a Mercury retrograde. So you could have a lot of those past thoughts coming up, and it's almost feels like you're thinking about how you were wronged in the past in career. But I think you're also using this energy to learn, to see how that cannot happen again in the future with the Six of Pentacles here as well. You're like, where was I giving and not receiving? Where was there a lack of balance so that I can avoid that in the future? And so it's almost like these sleepless nights are here, like this cycle came back around, and it's keeping you up at night to teach you that lesson, is what it feels like here. And we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is Gemini energy, Mercury. So Scorpio, you could be feeling the Mercury retrograde that we have just entered into. Could be feeling it heavy right now. But trying to manifest, wanting to create something new for yourself. I feel you're trying to create something new for yourself, especially in love, with the first house being here. Right? The first house, the Magician, is card number 1. Yeah, there's something about wanting to create all over, but specifically in love. All right, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you're so inclined. Otherwise, have a great moon phase, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.